We've spent the past few weeks in Bulgaria and Sofia and Plovdiv. We love big city living, so we wanted to get out into the countryside to see more of what Bulgaria has to offer. But we quickly found that getting around by bus just wasn't going to work for our travel plans, so we decided to try something new that we've never done before in 11 years of traveling the world. They just give us a car.
That was easy breezy. It took all of 15 minutes to get all the paperwork signed.
We got this car for 3 days, 63, I'm pretty sure it's euros. So 21 euros a day.
That includes all the insurance. Like if
Yes.
anything goes wrong, whether it's our fault or someone else's fault, we're completely covered. Steve was going to teach me how to drive stick in this car since we're fully covered. So if you want to rent a car in Bulgaria, you need to have your passport, a driver's license from your country, and an international driver's license. We're Americans. We got our international driver's licenses at AAA. We're not AAA members. Anyone can go in there and do it. Demeter was the guy who took care of us. As soon as we sat down, he told Steve that he saw him at the comedy club last weekend.
What'd you think? It's good. Oh, thank you.
So we're off today on a 3-day road trip around Bulgaria. We are so excited.
We're heading from Plovdiv, where we are now, to Veliko Tarnovo. It's about like
about a 3-hour drive.
We came here without any of our stuff, so we're gonna go back to the apartment, get our stuff, load up, and then get out of Dodge.
Yeah, it was like a half-an-hour walk to get over here, and we didn't want to carry our bags.
We're getting smarter. We're gonna see if we can get the Bluetooth to work so we can listen to Beyonce the entire time we're driving.
All right, made it home. Go get our
Jet said.
One suitcase full of clothes. Got wintry stuff in that bag. Got my boots in that bag.
Boots.
Oh, and we need these jackets.
Big ass jackets?
Yep, big ass jackets. So of course we need navigation, and so we have internet on our phones.
We got our SIM cards through a company called A1, not the steak sauce. We got our directions, we got our music. Let's hit the road.
Getting on the highway, woo! Getting
Out of Plovdiv and onto the freeway was no problem. But once we were on the open road, things started to get a little hairy.
We've only ever... Oh my god. How scary, it like rocked the car. Good to know that a strong breeze will rock our car. Everyone is flying. I mean, yeah, just go what feels comfortable and we'll stay in the right lane.
It's a safe car, but it is lightweight. That's the way to put it. If this is Mario Kart, we are Baby Peach.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As we were cruising along the highway, we started to see more of Bulgaria's wide open spaces. We were on schedule to make it to Veliko Tarnovo by lunchtime, but just as we were getting going, we were forced to honor one of the most important road trip traditions, the impromptu toilet break.
So I think we're going to stop in Stara Zagora. It's one of the bigger cities and it's coming up on our way and I have to pee. But also it'll be good to stop somewhere and just see another part of the country. We are moving on to another highway now, Highway 66.
That's my lucky number.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to Kaufland.
Nice. Stretch the old legs. See this grocery store?
Before we could do anything else during the rest of this trip, we have to try pumpkin spice chocolate.
It's so exciting. We haven't had anything pumpkin spice this fall.
It's winter edition, and it is fall.
Looks like a Reese's or something. How's it taste?
It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad.
I mean, it shows you all the spices inside. The anise and stuff. It tastes like pumpkin spice. It's not good. I wouldn't do this again. You know what we should do with these? Is put them into our coffee in the morning. Like that would be like a pumpkin spice flavor. But no, this is not a tasty treat. I'll eat it still.
After our tour of the grocery store and pumpkin spice chocolate tasting, we were ready to get back on the road. But after reading more about Stara Zagora, we learned about an interesting part of the city's history that we had to check out. This monument is dedicated to the defenders of Stara Zagora and is also known as the Samara Flag Monument. The complex was built in 1977 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Russian and Bulgarian troops defending the city against the Turkish army. After a 3-day battle against a far superior force, the Bulgarians and Russians were defeated and Stara Zagora was burnt to the ground. However, the city survived and celebrates their resilience with these imposing figures. The statues look out over the city of Stara Zagora in eternal watch, and the Tower Memorial represents the flag of Samara, one of Bulgaria's most important military symbols. The view from the top of the memorial out over the city is absolutely stunning. It's about an hour and a half to Veliko Tarnovo. The car's on, the car's revved, we got the music ready. We've got bad chocolate.
Road trip commence.
Beep, beep.
All right. It's a beautiful road. The mountains here are so pretty with all the trees changing colors. Woo. But we keep kind of going for about 20 kilometers on a main road and then onto these little roads with lots of potholes and then back onto other highways. It's pretty smooth sailing, but people are really passing each other a lot on these roads and it is pretty scary. Like there have been some close calls where if we didn't let someone in, they would have gone head on into another car. If you plan to drive in Bulgaria, just be aware that you really have to be a defensive driver, I would say. I don't know, is that the vibe that you're feeling? Oh, big pothole. Good swerve. Beautiful though. If you gotta go out, it's a good way to go.
I don't want to die.
I'm just kidding, I don't want to die either. Just a little internet update. We've had 4G most of the time that we've been driving, but now that we've gotten up into the mountains, we keep dipping into 3G, and then the internet went out at one point for a little bit. Not a big deal because there's nowhere else to go. It's not like we need directions at this time. We're literally on this road for like another 80 kilometers. Overall, the connection's been pretty good this whole time. Gosh, it's beautiful up in these hills. Or mountains.
It's all relative, man.
Yeah, I mean, they look like mountains. But yeah. The only time the internet cut out was when we were right between two mountains, and so that makes sense. So just tell you a little bit more about this road trip plan. So we left from Plovdiv, and our first stop is Veliko Tarnovo, and then the next day we're heading to a couple of smaller villages in the county of Gabrovo. So there are 2 villages there that we're going to stop in. We're kind of doing just a big loop, and it's taking us 3 days and 2 nights. We're very, very excited to show you more of Bulgaria, and it's really been cool so far to get out of the big cities and see more of the countryside and what it's like here. Little town.
Little town.
Beautiful. And we're through it. We passed through quite a few towns, but they're very small. Like sometimes they just take a matter of 30 seconds to pass all the way through. We're about 27 clicks from Veliko Tarnovo, so it looks like we're just mostly going through the mountains still to get there.
We just arrived in Veliko Tarnovo.
It is so beautiful here. We can't wait to show you guys around the city.
This is part 1 of our Bulgaria Road Trip Series, so stick around for the rest of the series. It's going to be very beautiful.
Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see all the upcoming videos every Saturday.
And make sure to check out this video because it is amazing.
That's a good one. Thanks so much for watching.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Blue.